Well, welcome back. And with this, we will be picking back up with Loki dealing with the Hat Man after the group had knocked him out. Um, the Hat Man is staring directly at you in this small boxed in corner. You already feel weak from whenever they put you down. As he steps back and forth, you asked him what his purpose was, and then that's where we ended the session. As
Alright, his purpose is useless to me.
as the Hat Man walks around, not moving any closer to you, in all honesty, and you can't tell um, where your fellow villagers went. Instead, as he circles about, he looks at you and he goes, "What is your purpose then, Loki?"
Oh, ah, a great question. My purpose is to hunt the food and get the food and bring the food back.
Would that
Other than
not
that,
be the same as mine?
am I your food?
Mm, I don't really eat, but I
Then
feed
I think it's not the same.
souls. He leans up against the broken door, and the claw stretches out and then bends and warps in weird ways as it moves in on itself, almost as if the leg is breaking, and then he steps up onto the wall itself and begins to walk and goes, "Well, I have a suggestion if you hunt food." As it
Loki is
walks against the
listening.
wall. Living things have souls. And it steps down. And if you are willing to get me a soul, a night, then I will keep you from not sleeping.
That's a hard bargain.
Well, it's that, or you spend your days awake. Yes?
I only promise to try.
It steps closer, as if all consuming the entirety of the click settings token appearance. I didn't update the token. Yeah, we do it like this. No? Uh, no? This won't let me do it? Fine. That's that's annoying. But okay. Got it. Just don't update the token for me. Um, you watch as his appendages spread on either side of the room, pretty much covering both this direction and this one, right next to you. Its claws hit the walls, and you can see that its skin like hat droops down in front of its face, and you can see 1,000 moving mouths up on the brim as it pulls down, and you can see all the squirming maggots and worms and caterpillars and all
Yo,
course up and down its face as its red, beating eyes stare directly into yours, and it goes, "So, you get me souls? Yes."
Um, um, are you dead inside?
I'm not what they call alive, if that's what you're asking.
Hmm. Hmm. Souls a day, just to sleep.
A soul a day keeps the Hat Man away.
I hate you.
It's a yes or no question, Loki. And I, unlike you, have all the time in the world.
I'm tired. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's it. Fuck all this.
Hello,
You good?
testing.
You good? But you
Oh,
just left the game because he said, "Guys, you did a deal." He said, "You know what? I'm gonna do you one
I was
better. I'm out of here."
speaking, but I figured y'all couldn't hear me.
yeah. Good night.
It's all good.
I said deal. Deal.
Well, I'll let you sleep then, and I better get a soul tomorrow.
I will try to get you a soul.
Let me take off fatigue there, as Loki is,
Does each soul count?
what's that?
Oh, am I already out of the...
No, you are
This...
asleep. Are you
Okay,
asking
I guess I'm
specific?
yelling at him. Does any soul count?
Any soul? I did not give specifics.
Say less.
Man's gonna tackle a fucking small ass animal. Go. I got to do what I got to do.
Pretty much.
Just be out there, just like, oh well,
Hell,
this is where we're at now.
I got to do what I got to do. It's not you, buddy. It's me.
we can just go to sleep.
All I need is some sleep.
All right. It's transitioning you over because it takes you a minute to actually translate over.
Yeah.
Alright, shoals. Oh, rename.
I do.
Okay, killer's on the way.
Alright.
I mean, everyone should be on that way. We started 30 minutes early.
Bring out Mr. Mittens.
I do not own any tokens with vision in this scene, apparently.
You do now.
So,
Where am I?
Right here.
Oh, there you go.
guess who's a mainstay in the team? The Dun Dun Spars. Because everybody hates it.
Is it dragon type?
No, but he can carry.
I hate it.
He has so much type versatility, which is the thing, which is where I'm like, everybody's salty about it. And I'm like, I would prefer he stayed a normal type because dragon types are easily countered now. The fuck? Normal.
Don't care, bro. Dun 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 dun. Sparse.
You got that dun 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 dun. Everybody upset. I'm just like, I love it. I love it.
As you're carried upstairs to where Mana Flames is at, so that they can drop you off, you can sort of hear a mumbling of Dr. Jones going, "We really should lock him up. It should be fairly quickly. We should tie him up. We should take him over to Lena Stone."
Oh, am I coming too?
Yeah, and you can just hear him as you're being bounced around, and it's like, and once we take him to Lena Stone, he should be put into an asylum. Of course, I'll let Mana Flames decide all of this, but I do believe, as a medical professional, that he is clinically insane. Oh, it seems his delirium is returning.
What is your name, Mr. Mittens?
See, he cannot even adjust to calling someone by their proper name. Say it with me, Loki. It is Tommy Jones.
Yes, Mr. Mittens.
And it seems as if basic communication skills are something that he was unable to develop as well.
I was dropped on my head.
Well, that could be part of your developmental issues, or that as a child, whenever you were dropped on your head, that there was a brain concussion, so your brain was unable to develop fully as a result. Meaning that functionally you might be retarded.
Too many words. Too many words.
I should
Can I be
go
let
get...
down now?
Shh. Wait a second. As, let me give you back at least 1 HP. Jason. You hear from outside your window.
I was like, the game's currently paused me, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
Nobody should be able to move. Yet. Yeah. You hear from outside your window early on in the morning. It sounds like Dr. Jones as he goes, "Jason!
Yes, sir?
Your friend, he seems to have had a setback on his mental faculties. It would be good for your own medical knowledge if you came down here post haste and learned what lizard brain psychology looks like whenever they are not allowed to fully develop."
Yes, sir. 1 second, let me get dressed.
Unpausing.
It was metal.
Hey, Metal.
Hello, friends.
We did mainly Hatman stuff for a second, so it's good.
Alright, so let me save now since we're actually, people are starting to trickle in. But yeah, we got Scizor, because of course, you know, I got Scizor. Annihilate. The
Hey.
Max Dragon. El Choco.
Hey, man.
It's like,
I have
bitch,
awoken.
it's a bitch. He's alive. It's a bitch I live moment post haste. Yeah. How was your holidays? Well, I don't know if you
What
guys
is this cheery music in this dark night?
because metal joined.
Ah,
Whoa.
is that how that works?
Absolutely.
yeah.
Metal's the most positive person I know.
Uh, the peaceful
Yeah.
music's because the Hat Man's gone for now.
For now.
We were like,
Fuck the
man,
hat man.
it's the most peaceful person out this whole group. What you mean by that? I was like, we have too many people who actively choose violence.
Um, as they drop Loki off at the ground, Doctor Jones looks over at the old man, and then Shoals, and then back at Man of Flames, and goes, "I believe your son is mentally insane."
Oh, say, hey Loki, what's going on, man?
Life has been a bitch, and they keep beating me up for it.
Dr. Jones,
Yes.
could you walk over here with me real quick? I'm gonna move over slightly so we can be out of earshot.
Got it.
Basically, like, yeah, about that far away.
Yeah.
But essentially, what I'm gonna tell him is, all right, sir, I've known Loki for a long time. He's never been the brightest person. Mentally insane, I would say, would be a strong diagnosis. I mean, he's always been different from the rest of us. But considering
Doing
his
some weird ass shit.
Well, then I thought that would have made it on today.
Hey.
Whoa.
Dr. Jones puts up a paw and he goes, "Jason, your friend stabbed himself in the well." Look, as he brings you over to the well. And he goes, Here, get in the light. Over here.
I can see, but I got you.
As he looks over and he goes, "You see all the blood inside the well? Your friend had a wound in his chest that looked like it was pierced through, and then he proceeded to blame orcs that are staying the night up here inside of the village inn, who only have axes, mind you, that were sleeping there the entire time. He then proceeded to run away from us for about 4 hours while we tried to figure out what was wrong with him. And then we found him in a cave where we had to put him to sleep."
Well, doctor, have you tested out what could be the cause of his delirium?
No,
Not
not
of course.
quite yet. But he was
So-
being very violent whenever he stabbed the old man, so we need to put him to sleep first.
Understandable. However, I would also say that, like, what was his day like? Because normally for a day for Loki, he'll tend to hiss at Linrel quite often, usually once a day. Like, what were any altering behaviors? Any sort of some mishap must have happened. Him stabbing himself is not unlike himself, as he is decently skilled with a blade, but something must have set him off. Something. Because to go from consistent behaviors to a extremely varied one does not seem quite like Loki.
Very
He is
true.
a simple person. He's quite simple. He is very A to B per se.
Very true, very true. Old man.
Leave that aside.
Not too cute.
As he looks over and he goes, "Were you with Loki at all today?" Well, yesterday at this point, as he sees the sun beginning to start.
Rise.
Oh, I need to take us out of. Whoa!
Yeah,
Why is my clock not working?
I was at the game time has not moved at all.
Yeah, the sun should have
5
been
a.m.
rising already.
That's snow on the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We're in winter.
For Shoals. So, since it's
Yeah, Shoals is up here.
Is my mouse a little dot too on the
winter.
screen? It's a dot. I see Lou as a dot. I am a dot. We're all dots. The dots. And now I've touched Lou's dot with my dot. We are now one dot.
That's weird.
Hey, let time pass. Damn it. I need time.
Never.
Effects. Journal notes. Simple calendar.
No, I'm stuck because the his fucking trying.
Why is
That's why the only thing I.
Oh, is it because there's an encounter over here? Yeah, that's it. End encounter. Because I let the encounter exist over in
Is the dragon there right now, or can we move him because my character's stuck with it? Giant.
the dragon.
Literally.
Yeah, he's
Never
up in
mind,
the
got
air.
him. Yeah, but he has a huge square that you can get your characters.
Why'd you make Le Boy
Yeah.
small, Blanchard?
Oh, he's not. He's flying right now.
Oh, I was like, I just see a small icon. I'm like, make him less size.
Well, he's
Meow.
15 by. He's like 15 by 15 according to. I moved him out. Got trapped. For him.
Why?
We out here, boys.
I'm very upset at my clock right now.
You can tell.
It's okay. Just do manual time now. It's fine.
It was automated. There's no need for all that.
Yeah.
I know, but now it's not.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah. Oh. Play. Alright, fine. As
Manual time.
yeah, as the sun begins to rise, and he points out the blood in the well, and he goes, old man, were you with Loki at all yesterday?
Metal.
As we wake up Metal Pope.
But Loki did come into the bar at that point,
He probably
correct?
went to go grab coffee.
Yeah, he probably.
He probably went to go grab coffee.
Which
They're
is
probably
fair.
gonna fucking. I'm like,
Oh, can I be heard?
Practice.
No,
Yeah, I
no.
gave him
It's
the
okay if you can't, because I can read the text
Yeah.
bubbles.
Was nothing. Oh. I shall
I
type.
shall type. 1 sec.
It's so metal type.
Meanwhile, while they're doing that, Man of Flames looks down at you, says, "Boy, on your feet. We should never be on our backs," as he puts out his claw to help you up.
I will grab his claw. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
And pulls you up. What's up?
What did I miss? Did we untie him while we're waiting for him to type?
Yeah.
Or did he get untied by Man of Flames? And Man of Flames.
He's typed.
Yeah. And you just missed Hatman things, so nothing that your character would know.
Alright, this is the only thing I was wondering is how he got him untied. As long as Man of Flames said he was going to
Yep.
take care of things, that's fine.
Old man has typed.
Oh, okay. So there was nothing unusual in his behavior yesterday, or you guys didn't do anything strange.
Shoals
Oh,
walked
hey,
up.
I can hear you.
Hey, I heard him in there in a second too. So Scholes is gonna walk up, but he's gonna be like, "Well, they did step into the bar. He came in after the orcs went to sleep, and it was just the old man, myself, and then the dwarf came in. And I brewed up some tea, and then they all left talking about
Make that shit, yeah.
exploring the shotgun's cave. So if there was anything, it would have to be some cave or the fun tea.
Hmm. Did Loki have any of the fun tea?
No, he did not. It was just me and the dwarf.
Oh, okay. So it can't be that. What happened in the cave?
There was a
That's unknown.
giant ass glowy skull shit seeping like, red mist. And at that point, I would like the tea wore off, and it wasn't just me who saw it. It was also Loki and yes,
Did he touch it?
maybe.
He definitely did touch it, just for metal information.
Yes, totally touched it. Yes.
Meanwhile, I'm going to look at Dr. Jones. I'm going to go, maybe that was the cause of his affliction.
Nods his head. What's the skull down there?
The very back of the Shotgun's cave, before the door leading to a suspiciously empty chamber, which did have a chest with a poem in it. But all of that shit's now kind of disappeared. It's really odd.
It's all disappeared. Are you sure it wasn't the tea that made you all imagine that?
Well, more people than I saw it.
Loki is not a trustworthy source.
It was
but the dwarf.
me, Loki, and Shoal?
I'll say, I'm going to go, Doctor, Loki has no reason to lie.
True, but he did run away from us, and then he did lie about the orcs.
He was under distress. Behaviors often change when we are under a source of distress and or trauma. Something must have caused it. In him looking for a source to blame, it could quite possibly be because of what he encountered in the cave.
Possible.
That's just my assessment.
Possible. He continues to look at the blood in the well, and then he looks at Shoals and goes, "Well, Shoals, what is your opinion on the matter, since you are chasing him with us?"
He only had the lizard ale, and he only started acting erratically later that night after the cave. But I don't know the whole incidents from cave past. I just know it showed up after the exited the cave, and that's pretty much when things started going
You hear a massive smash as the boy hits the ground, and he goes, "Z, I have found you." Man of Flames looks over at him and steps in front of Loki. "Not today."
He went missing and we couldn't find him. It's good that he's shown up. I mean, Loki, Also, hello, little boy.
The boy looks back. "Oh, I found him for you, old man." And then looks over at the rest and goes, "How is he doing, Dr. Jones? Shows. Jason."
Such a terrible, terrible fucking impression.
Dr. Jones looks over and goes, "I am not dealing with this."
I got this. It appears he's just regaining consciousness, and he's currently trying to rest the boy. So, would you mind giving him space? We appreciate your help and kind work.
Of course, Jason. I shall go guard my guns. Shows Dr. Jones, may no flames. I shall bid you adieu. Old man, I wish you a good rest of your day, and that the sun is rising, and that we get to enjoy another one.
Indeed, you as well, boy. May your wings soar in the sun.
He bursts straight up into the air, causing snow to fly in everyone's face.
Okay. Okay. That was a moment. Yes, Will.
Get used to it.
Man of Flames looks over and he goes, "What do you want with my boy?" Dr. Jones goes, "I do not wish to cause any issues, Man of Flames, but we believe that he was distressed and ended up either hurting himself or something within the cave made him hurt himself. I need to talk to Loki." Man of Flames looks over and he goes, "Then you'll do it in my eyesight." Loki,
Man, Flame is he's just Kratos.
out here now.
Fine.
You do not need to approach Loki, especially after what you did to Old Man. Man of Flames looks over at Old Man.
I got stabbed.
Sorry, old man.
Could
Well,
you,
if you're sorry, I mean, that's fine. But
Doctor-
it was really fucking weird.
Dr. Jones puts a paw to his head and then points it over at Loki, and then he goes, "So, what was with the strange activity now that you're not under distress?"
Strange activity. What could you be talking about, Mr. Mittens?
Loki, what happened? Was it yesterday?
Yes.
What happened yesterday? Like, walk me through your day, man. This is just to help you out.
Oh, man, yesterday was hard. It's hard to remember. Hold on. I
Alright.
woke up,
Okay.
climbed on my well, went into the bar. Well, no. Some orcs came in. One looked down my well, was talking shit, but then he went back into the tavern or whatever. Over time, I went into the tavern, and they were, I guess, gone. And then
Alright.
I went to get some lizard ale. Got some lizard ale. And then the dwarf and the old man were in there as well. They drink some crazy shit. Then the dwarf was like,
Good.
Well, dwarf said, he said, "I'm going to go check out the cave." And I followed. So the old man.
And what did you see in the cave? Take your time.
Skulls.
Take your time.
Skulls.
There's no rush.
Shiny skulls.
Chinese skulls. Anything stand out in particular?
Glowing eyes. I tried to stab it to see if it was jewels, not jewels. Phantom-like.
Not Jews.
All right. I'm gonna whisper to Dr. Jones. How long does alcohol stay in someone's system typically?
I drank lizard ale.
Not you. Whisper this to Dr. Jones.
Yeah.
How long would it take for a lizard to process alcohol?
Let me do
Just-
real quick Google on something real quick.
Somebody has tested alcohol on a lizard.
I literally am ruling out all possible alternatives.
Yeah, because it disappeared for them all, and no one else saw it. So, all right. He goes, "A lizard metabolizes things quite slowly, so about 2 hours, I would imagine."
What time did you have that lizard ale? Was it inside the cave when you went? Or before or after?
Way before we went inside the goddamn cave.
Yes,
Master.
and me and the dwarf saw it too.
So you
Shoals,
saw
how
it as
many
well,
drinks did he have?
I had one lizard ale.
Did he have one? Are you sure?
You ordered
Pull up
way
my-
more than one. I do remember that.
I ordered more than one lizard ale. I don't know about that one.
You did order more than one.
Yeah,
but that's
you paid for
First try.
10 lizard ales. You downed the first one, and then you started drinking the other ones.
Oh no! See, no, I gave him a gold piece because that's all I had. I didn't order 10. I ordered like 2 or 3. I didn't order
okay, 2 or 3.
Yeah, because I
Well,
have silver left over. I remember that. I damn sure didn't order 10 lizard ale. That'd be wild.
Yeah. Okay.
So I gave you a picture of Lizard Ale.
Okay.
Yeah, I only had 2 drinks. So.
Okay. 2 drinks.
It's
Okay.
gonna-
A
it could be
whole
like-
2% of it.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
All right. And the percentage of alcohol content.
You
was
give
it
me silver knuckle.
Shoals, make up an alcohol percentage for lizard ale.
Well, it's gonna probably be around. We're gonna just say around 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
All right. 4.5.
Like we're going off beer wise.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't
I
think
know
that
that.
the beverage you ingested was the cause of this. And with multiple eyewitnesses seeing the exact same thing, there's no sign of psychosis, at least from what reading I've done. So
It's quite strange that it's not there anymore. But he touches his own fur, and then his paw glows. But as they say in the world of science, when we can't explain something, magical bullshit usually has the answer.
I assume that could be the cause as well, and whatever it may be, it seems benevolent.
Well, not sagely. Magical bullshit. Yes.
Yes. This clears.
Dr. Jones puts out his paw again, and he goes, "Did you see anything the night you were stabbed?"
A man in a hat.
A man in a hat.
That's a woo. That's a win.
What?
A man in a hat. Shadowy figure, man hat.
Man in the hat.
He looks over and he goes, "I will get the hunters on alert. This is a danger to everyone in this village." Man of Flames.
We actually recently just made a deal. Like, give him a soul. I won't lose sleep.
Man of Flames grabs a hold of you.
Oh God.
You can try and beat this athletics check if you wish.
I don't think I am.
At
That
this
doesn't
point,
sound good.
I'm going to look towards the doctor and go,
Give him a soul.
Doctor,
He
I
grabs
believe-
Loki and he shoves him through the door and he goes,
Hey,
"You will be
yo!"
back." As he pushes you in,
Help!
and as you get yeeted onto the stairs and end up prone, and he walks over and he goes, "You made a deal with what, Loki?"
It's a man in a hat.
A man
stabbed
in
me in
a
the sleep.
hat for souls?
Yeah, he didn't say what kind of souls. He just said souls.
And it's so you can sleep.
Yes.
Boy. If it's in your dreams, you control everything that is there. Your mind is a weapon. Hone it.
But Pops, I got dropped on my head.
He looks at you and he goes, and his massive frame touching the top of the roof, and he leans down close to your face and he goes, "If someone is in your dreams, then you can conjure anything you want."
But what if I can't control that conjured thing?
You just need to point it in the right direction.
Okay.
And he looks back at the door. We're not gonna tell them about this.
I already did.
No, not. He closes his eyes real slowly, and then he goes, say it was a nightmare or something. We do not want them thinking you made a deal with some sort of demon.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
So do I tell him I stabbed myself? Because that just makes me fucking crazy, and everybody thinks I'm the crazy person of the damn village.
No. For all intents and purposes, this man in a hat, he was a real, actual person that stabbed you.
Yes.
Okay. He walks back
I
over
understand.
to the door, and Dr. Jones looks over at Jason, and then the old man, then back at Scholes, and goes, did he say something about souls?
He quite clearly said he quite clearly said he made a deal of some sort. And considering the level of casualness in his statement, I would definitely assume he's telling the truth. However, there must be something more to this. I don't think he's crazy. I just think something has spooked him. And whatever it is, it's causing this behavior.
So, are we gonna just walk over the fact that he made a deal with something that wants souls? As if that's sane?
To be honest, I'm not too well versed in folklores or tales of creatures such as the one he's describing. I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. But what I do know is that it has afflicted him. And honestly, having someone who's afflicted in the area could prove quite the danger to the village, because what I do know about making a deal would be that whoever makes the deal always wants more. However,
Would I?
oh, 1 second. Go ahead, Killer. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just wondering, would I be able to roll occultism on that? If it's like a deal with like,
I'll roll occultism for you.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like a cult. Look, hat man.
well, it was something that we can't see. There was flaming or shining skulls and all this other stuff. I mean, I'm trying to recall if I read
Probably
anything.
rolled some dice.
Shoals, what you do know is that oftentimes that there can be not really spirits, but curses that can be laid in wait to link themselves to the souls of other beings.
Oh wow! So I'm gonna walk up. I'll be like, well, during my research, if it's something you said there was like flaming or shining skulls in there, right? Maybe he touched something that cursed him and linked him to this said possible entity.
So what you're saying is he has an entity linked to his soul.
Maybe there's curses that have done that before.
It sounds to me
Doctor
like it might be a
Jones.
priest.
Where he is.
It sounds to me like it might be the priest.
And it goes, man, I really wish we had a church here. Or something. As he looks over at the old man and he goes, do you know any prayers or know how to do an exorcism?
He did say he was a paladin last night.
I wasn't that kind of paladin, and it's been about 30 years. And when I retired, I was already pretty old.
It's like riding a horse, right?
Dr. Jones
Yeah, get on a horse if you're too old, you fall off, hit your head, and die.
licks his paw and rubs his
Oh.
head, and he goes,
Finger guns.
"So, how old are you, old man?"
70s? Wait, did I reach the 80s?
Huh.
Honestly, when you get to a certain age, you just kind of forget to count. I'm old as fuck, and that'll do.
Fair enough, fair enough. The door slams open as Man of Flame steps out. And he goes, "The boy is ready to speak now that his thoughts have been cleared."
Side note, ooh, we got a whoop
Did you
it.
give my ass
Alright, I had to
whooping?
get my
Loki, clarify what you meant.
Well, I was stabbed in the middle of the night by a man in a hat.
Yes.
Now, it was not in my dreams. It was in real life. So he may be here, or he might be in the outskirts of the village. I don't know.
Well, let me cover our bases. He wanders over. La boy. You hear a
Just
stomping.
yells his name.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, yes, just have fucking security as a fucking dragon flying around the village. Just
Yeah.
if you out here stabbing people, well, have fun with that.
Yeah, you hear Dr. Jones go, "Keep an eye on the village. There should be a man in a hat wandering around that you'd be looking for." And he looks directly at Dr. Mittens and he goes, "Yes, you wear a hat."
yeah, anybody in that hat is pretty much fucked.
Dr. Jones crunches up his paw and he goes, "Anyone that doesn't belong to the village, I know you have the memory to keep in mind who lives in this village. Anyone that does not live in this village that wears a hat, you have free reign to attack them. Okay?"
Not to bring them in.
We're not in the business of bringing people in if you attack our friends and family.
Yes, no.
Give up.
Dr. Mittens goes back. "If there was someone that stabbed..." You hear a giant beating of wings as the boy flies up into the air. "If someone stabbed Loki, they will not stab Loki again. Meanwhile, why did you say dreams the first time?"
Because I thought I was dreaming it, but apparently not. It was real life. I thought the whole time I was dreaming, running away in a cage, but not cage, but cave, and that wasn't what happened.
Was the knife poisoned?
I don't know what poison is.
I bet we don't tell him what poison is.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna roll.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like fucking.
Deception.
Yeah, Dr. Jones rubs his head and he goes, whatever. He looks
I don't
over.
know if I passed or not.
He looks over at Man of Flames and goes, "Keep an eye on him so he doesn't hurt anyone if that's his plan."
I don't hurt people.
Good.
My jaw
Keep
says
it that
otherwise.
way.
I say under my breath, but but I'm
He'll-
going to I'm gonna go over to Loki and I'm going to, grab him close, give him a fucking hug. You can resist this hug if you want to. I'm just gonna give you a
Why are
hug.
you hugging me? His hands are down.
And I'm
Why
just
are
like-
you hugging me?
I'm like this. I'm glad you're right. After I heard what happened, I'm just quite concerned. I'm gonna whisper in your ear and I'm like, "We gonna talk about this later. I know there's more to it than that."
That's
and then
weird.
I'm gonna let him go, and I'm gonna look at him with a knowing look, saying the look is basically fucking saying there's some bullshit afoot. But with the people around us right now, let's not get you shipped off to a fucking asylum.
Yes.
This is the look I'm giving you. Like, we gonna have to talk about this later, out of sight, out of mind, and away from quite various human ears of all shapes and sizes.
Man of Flames looks over at the rest and goes, "Thank you for bringing my boy to me."
It's okay.
Trust you with a Man of Flames. If you never even want to drink, just stop by.
Alcohol clouds the mind.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it does.
That's why I make more money.
All right, I'm going to talk to Dr. Jones again
Yeah.
behind closed doors. I'm going to straight up tell him there's more to this.
Yes,
And I
he
feel
was
like
lying. And
I
he
can feel like
I didn't
down.
pass.
I mean, evidently, whatever happened in the house, his father's clearly concerned, but he doesn't want anything to happen to him, which is why I say, give me the opportunity to see the truth, because I believe that this is beyond science and what we know.
He nods his head as he sits up in the chair and curls up in it. And he looks at you and he goes, "Fine. I believe that you can take care of this. I don't. You're a well-studied, well-versed, and you have a proper head on your shoulders. If you think you can solve this problem, then go ahead."
Worst case scenario, we call a priest.
He nods his head and he goes, "And if a priest does not solve the problem, then we take him to Lena Stone."
Why does he want me to go there so bad?
I was like, I hold up my hands like a deal. If it's beyond us, we'll just take him to Lena Stone.
He puts
and
up
see
a
if they
paw
can do anything.
and he goes, "We exhaust all options before we put one of our own in the city. I understand. He needs to quit calling me Dr. Mittens, though."
I will not.
All the children call you Dr. Mittens, sir.
He is no longer a child.
That may be true, but some people are children at heart. Maybe that's how he sees you in a positive light.
I will choose to keep that in mind.
And speaking of which, there were orcs here?
Yes, they're staying the night. Well, I guess. He looks outside. Were staying the night. They're upstairs inside the Dragon Horde.
They're lovely gentlemen.
I was like, glad that's not necessarily a thing. That's not normal. We don't normally get orcs, but
yes,
as long as they're, not trying to, as I say, be vagrants or bandits, we should be fine.
They seemed actually kind of civilized for orcs, which was kind of strange.
Times are changing, I assume.
I think it's because they're red orcs. I don't see them very often.
Oh, that's rare. Wow, I'm upset I missed that. Upset, salty I missed her. Such a rare species to come across. It'd have been wonderful for my studies.
I mean, the old man brutalized one of them, apparently, and I had to heal him last night, so they should be making a recovery this morning.
They like sparring. I'd recommend your training to kick their asses.
It appears as if Sensei decided to test his mettle. I'm like, I don't know about orcs.
Hey.
Actually, yeah. Are they still here or did they leave?
They're still here as far as I know.
So perhaps some social interaction would do me good. I promise to stay out of trouble as best I can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take a nap. Because last night was exhausting.
Very well. Enjoy your rest. Head back outside.
Well, you
Literally.
can't.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like this is a black family situation because I'm
Why
over
are
here
you
like
able to all move? Why,
I was cracking the fuck up. Cause my first thought, high key was straight up fucking open the door, close door. Hey, yo, this nigga on something, bro. I swear to God. Hey, yo, homie, tripping.
Yeah, on my end, it says the game is paused and I can't.
Mm.
There
Are
we
you
go.
free? He's free. He is free.
I was trying to go back to the bar. So.
Whee!
Oh, no. Oh, wait.
You can open the door.
No, it was.
Man of Flames looks over at Loki, who looks beaten, and he's like, "Get rest."
Yes, I was sleeping the well.
Okay.
Shows is like sleepy, but because he didn't get much rest. But he got some, I think, and he starts attending to getting the bar set up for the morning.
How deep is the well?
30 feet down.
30. Cool. I'm hopping in the well after Loki.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Just splash.
Yep. And I'm gonna look him dead in his face and I'm gonna go, all right, what the fuck going on some real shit. No analysis, no fucking bullshit, just me to you. What the fuck's happening?
You're the Hat Man. Who stabbed me?
Okay, got that established. What's his soul shit?
What are you talking about?
All right, bro. We can do this two ways. Either they ship your ass off, or you tell me what's going on. We can figure this shit out together. Because that's what
Ship
the
me
move
out
is
for
right
what?
now. You know what?
I didn't do anything.
You ran around for 4 hours. You attacked Sensei, who I'm surprised he didn't beat your ass.
Well,
And
they
Pops,
all beat
choked
my
him
ass.
and Pops is on one right now, and he tend to be quite catty about the situation. No pun intended. All right, what the fuck is going on?
What are you talking about? I said what I said.
I am trying. So you said you were stabbed by a hat man.
I was stabbed by a Hat Man.
After you touched some weird shit in the cave.
Yes.
Come on, bro. You are a terrible liar. As long as we know each other, you can at least tell me what the fuck is happening.
I'm
Because I ain't
telling
gonna
you.
say shit. All right. Can you roll to see if I can know if he's lying to me or not? Because I know I got like -2 in charisma.
I
So
have
just wanna see.
nothing I've said to you so far has been a lie.
Yeah, he's
All right.
just withheld the truth.
Okay, so I'm over here like, so you won't tell me shit after all we've been through.
I'm telling you.
So what does Hat Man look like? At least describe this motherfucker. I know you can see his eyes.
Shadowy figure.
Was it human?
Could not tell.
Could not tell.
He also told me he
So-
wasn't very much alive, so.
Oh, that is very unsettling. So you got stabbed by this zombie shadow figure, and you said something about not being able to sleep, but you can if you gather some souls, correct?
Souls? What are you talking about?
Let's say, hypothetically, as a what-if scenario, that you somehow managed to acquire some souls. Doesn't matter which specificity. I have really good fucking ears, as you can clearly tell. So, let's just say, for what-if purposes, you have to acquire souls to sleep, right?
Yeah, what if?
Yeah, damn, that's crazy. So, tonight, you should be able to sleep, right?
I'm gonna sleep fine regardless.
Okay. But just understand that before I leave this well, that they gonna probably ship you out unless I do something. Which is where I'm like, I can't stop them if they want to ship you out.
Well,
And regardless of if you know, because you know well that as of what we are out here, they don't treat people well over there.
Well, if anything, that would make my pops very angry, and you guys would have to deal with that. That doesn't
Understandably
sound
so.
fun.
But it's more so of a one versus many type needs thing. Unless me and you can figure this shit out, because I'm not trying to
Who is many?
the village. The village. It's like
I
putting
mean,
the
the
needs
only
versus
person,
the
the only people that know are you, old man, Shoals, my pops. Who
We
else?
ran around the whole village for 4 hours. I'm pretty sure everyone knows at this point. We don't live in a big area.
I was pretty stealthy about it.
Yeah, not to mention that everyone put an APB out and you're going missing. And they're going to obviously ask questions. Come on, bro.
Well, the only people that were technically looking were the doctor and the old man. And Shoals.
And knowing my father, he's not going to keep anything to himself.
Well, he can go suck a dick, Mr. Mittens.
I'm going to chuckle. I'm like,
Wow. Okay.
look, you know he's a tight ass about a lot of things. We both know this. I live there. I know he's a tight ass about a lot of things. But
Is
when
he
I'm telling
mad
you,
that I call him Mr. Mittens?
we've called him Dr. Mitten since we were kids. He just hates it when it comes from adults. He likes the name in secret.
Okay. I'll keep calling him.
It's all good. I mean, I don't bother me no way. I ain't a Mitten. I ain't gonna hold my hands like I ain't no damn Mitten. But talk to me when you're ready, all right? If some shit get out of hand, you know I got you, right?
I will let you know tomorrow.
Bet. I'm gonna climb out the fucking well. Get some rest, all right, G?
Yep. As I pass out in the well.
So with
He's the only
Pathfinder,
person-
you'll
I was like, look-
recover a number of constant hit points equal to your Constitution plus.
Oh, yeah, I don't even have my damn character sheet.
Yeah.
Look. I'm like, everyone else gets the professional talk. I talk to Loki straight up like that. Like, hey, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like, yo, he's so
I
polite,
was
well
trying to look
mannered.
for the price, but I only got like
Just straight
all
up.
over the place.
He's so polite and well mannered. Nah, I'm a whole nigga underneath here. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah. So you'll recover a number of hit points equal to your Constitution modifier multiplied by your level. That
So one.
yes. That means you get to recover a total of 1 hit point.
That's so ass, dog.
Only one. I thought you had a high con. I thought you had like 15 con.
No,
Oh,
I have,
no, he
I have
has
a 3. So it's 3. Or
It's
no, it's
3.
2. You're right.
Yeah, so you
I was like,
recover
that's
2 hit
two.
points.
That's why I'm like, I got 15 con. I'm supposed to be 2. I was like, what?
That's butt cheeks. That's a butt cheek kind of thing, Pathfinder.
Nah, it's realistic.
They want to.
Don't get your ass beat.
Yeah.
Don't get your ass beat. Like, pick and choose your fights.
So would this count as a? This wouldn't count as a long rest, would it?
No, it does. For the sake and purposes, yeah, it'll count as a long rest.
Maybe we'll rest for the night then.
The morning.
Blanchard, is there a location where there's multiple books around aside from like office and shit,
Shoals.
like a library?
No.
Oh, if you click rest for the night, it does automatically.
Yeah. So it's you could go to the orphanage, or you could go to see if Shoals will let you into his house.
I'm gonna go to the
Yeah,
orphanage
because
first.
it's in the
before
house, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the orphanage first.
I was trying to find prices, but I'm looking
It's
at
up here, right,
prices.
Blanchard? It's the
Yeah.
orphanage.
not cheap.
Doors right here.
Oh, that. Okay. Like, cool.
I don't know if this is right though.
All
I'm
right,
looking
I'm
at
about to
fees,
butcher her
it's cover
fucking
fees.
name. What's her name again?
Corelli.
Relly?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's pacing about, and she looks over, and she's go, "You're not here for my lay about husband's sake, are you?"
No, ma'am. I'm here on personal matters, to be more precise.
Okay. What's the personal matters, Jason?
So, I've been on a scary stories reading kick for the most part. And I was seeing if you had anything like, spook children, as the holidays have passed. And I was so inspired by what we call Halloween in this world.
She opens up the door, and she goes, "The library is here."
Say less. Thank you, ma'am. Greatly appreciate it.
She rubs her
Oathbringer.
temples. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to look for a book on just folklore and essentially like scary stories concerning things, just ghosts, goblins, the whole nine. I'm going down the whole fucking list, if that makes sense, until I find something that matches the description Loki gave me.
Yeah.
I am trying. I'm trying.
We'll get back to that.
All right.
All right. The old man shows the three orcs are down there. They're waiting on breakfast, and
Fuck yeah, breakfast.
Yeah, so I have like
What?
I look at meals and there's poor, common, and good. What would they get in common?
Well,
we'll say it's if one copper is to drink, then probably like 3 copper for a common meal.
All right, because I'm looking at meal per day is 1 silver. Common is 3 silver. It's 5. That's in this Pathfinder food and drink thing.
Yeah, if that's for here. Let me just see.
That's for the day. That's for the day.
Food.
So it would be probably like 3 copper per meal. Because it would be 3 technically and all that.
Yeah.
And then you get a brunch for a copper.
Yeah, so if it's for a day, 3 would equate to 9 plus 1 for like drinks. So 1 silver would make sense. So yeah, I would say 3 copper per meal. So they'd be paying up 9 copper.
Yeah. Well, so. Oh, I don't know if we're doing any text or if we're actually talking now.
Oh yeah, so they pay up the 3 copper, and then London walks over.
Coppers?
The 3 copper.
Get to the chopper.
Copters.
London walks over to the old man and puts out his hand for a handshake.
let me shake your hand.
Shakes his hand.
Let me shake your hand.
He nods his head with respect and he goes, "You are a fair challenge here. Is there any way that all 3 of us could fight you at once?"
Well, shit, buy me a drink and fuck it, let's go.
He looks over at Shoals and he goes, "Whatever he wants, it's on us." And they pass forward a gold.
Woo!
Okay. I can pull out. No, I can't pull out the absence. Tickets.
As they look over and they go, "While the food is being prepared, we will go fight with the old man."
Man, really about to run
I
the
actually
cave
get.
doors.
I get a
Yeah, just
gourd.
give me a second to limber up. And he fucking does some stretches and he just goes.
So with the 1 gold, because I know it's the old man and he likes to not always have to sit in here.
Be right back. I just got
I grab a gourd and I fill it full of Kulium. It's a traditional alcoholic beverage of beer of the indigenous peoples in Brazil.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
Made of manioc roots. So I fill that.
That sounds good.
So I bring out the gourd to him. And I hand it to him because I don't know. Maybe I've seen him fight before, so.
Yeah, they all step out.
Let's get down with some kung fu shit.
I'm actually going to watch from the door. Wait, where did you all go? I want to see too. Do I have to step out? Okay. I toss the gourd to the old man.
Whoa. Catch that shit.
Could get him
Like
drunk
a
in boxes.
trained martial
Great.
arts master.
As London, Concord, and Modi crack their knuckles, they go, "All right, here's the deal. You say when you want to tap, all you have to do is land a hit on each one of us once.
I'd say that's fair for a 3-on-1.
They nod their heads and they go, but you tell us whenever you want to stop.
I understand. And as you know, though, I'm a little bit of a tenacious bastard.
They nod their heads and then go, all right, old man, is there anything you want whenever we travel? I don't think you'll be making it far from this village, but we know where the village is at. You beat us here, we'll bring it to you.
I shall think about it during the fight.
Understood. Roll for initiative.
Woo! Can't remember how to do that on Foundry.
Yeah. It is right next to...
It's on the page.
Yeah. Wow, my brain forgot already too.
Oh, I found it!
Okay, cool.
Yay!
Oh, old man goes... Oh, wait.
Wait, it's privately rolled some dice? What?
Oh, I'm privately rolling dice. Loki, what the fuck are you doing?
See me asleep.
The man...
He's still in the well.
Yeah, he popped up on the initiative counter.
Oh no!
Loki.
Oh, well,
Lou.
no, I don't. Oh, he did. He did.
What are you doing? Okay.
You would like roll perception.
Can you roll perception? No, he's in a well. That doesn't make any sense.
It said initiative perception.
Oh, well, no, Loki rolled initiative when he's not in the combat. And I can't hear
Yeah.
Lou, so.
Yeah, wouldn't he be asleep for a while anyway?
I was counting the sleep whenever he was getting jostled around. But he's resting up right now anyways. So the more that he rests up, the better we can do this. It's just... So he isn't completely beaten down for the entirety of the session, because that's what would happen. Because that's just what would happen. I guess with that in mind, I can't hear Lou, but if he's in the... What's up? Why are you in the initiative counter?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I am sleep, remember?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, Concord's going first as he steps in. And he goes... Bwap. Yeah, I think that hits. I should just start selecting.
Oh no.
I can't see. What the doll doing?
Yep. He swings his fist in.
I'm back.
As he hits you, and he goes, we haven't been drinking, so honestly, tell us when you want to stop. As he hits you directly in the chest, and then he pulls back for another swing.
Oh, they got multis.
Everybody's
I
got
forgot.
multis.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot. Pathfinder is built like that. Never mind.
like only got multis. That's Pathfinder. Everyone has
Oh,
multis.
wait. Give yourself the 5 back. I didn't know your AC was so high.
20, baby.
Yeah. You can give yourself that HP back.
That man pulled up and said, "You forget."
Yeah. Yeah, no. You dodge both of them. It feels like that first one connects, but,
Weave.
yes.
Dodging and weaving.
He stares confused for a second, and he goes, "Wait, I thought that hit you."
Like flowing water. I learned that at a monastery.
I was about to say the same thing.
Old
Yeah.
man, it is your turn.
Okay, so refamiliarizing, 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I have 2
Multi-attack
fists. Is it the
take-
fist or the unarmed attack? Because they're different attacks, they have different damage.
I use a fist. I use fist. They both have the same modifiers for me, so I just use fist.
Yeah, so you would use, yeah, your fist.
Bah! Both of them not very good.
Let us see here. First one hit. So doesn't matter. He steps back as you smack him.
Quick jab to the kidney.
And all right, that's a second action right there to move.
Second action to move, and so
You'd hit the neg 4, not the neg 2, because it's only a multi-attack actions. So it on the attack actions give you the penalties, not the movements.
Gotcha. And so even though it's just 5 foot of movement, still consumes an action, but would I still have the rest of my movement
Yes.
in that? Cool.
Yeah.
Which case the old man's gonna do
Oh.
Da.
Oh.
Don't know.
Yeah. This man is he steps back as well.
Dodges underneath the guard and goes to the back of the knee.
As he puts his hands up and he goes, "Oh, I didn't anticipate that, old man."
No one does.
Metal's a menace to society. No one does.
Modi, whenever you go to swing your fist, knocks it down.
Wait. That's the fourth. That's his fourth action.
No,
Much better.
because he has 6 attacks.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep, monk baby, flurry of blows.
Gang, right? Gang.
Yeah, so he just you can
Yeah, 2
separate
punches for the
your
price of 1.
attack actions in between movement.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, that's
So
all you do.
what is it? 2 attacks per action?
Yeah,
It
that's
is,
2
or-
attacks per action for
Monk
him.
thing.
Yeah, monks are pretty fucking ridiculous, depending on what stance you use it.
Yeah, but you still get the negatives after
Yeah, he
the two
does.
attacks.
But we get reduced negatives because we're a monk. Instead of having it minus 10, we only get to minus 8.
Yeah,
What?
the only
It doesn't go
disadvantage
to-
is you don't get
what is
any
this
like
attack?
weapon effects because you have to punch.
That's fine. We have
It's
hand
like a
wraps
minus
for that.
4 or something.
Yep. We can
Oh.
just
Back to the action.
I sent you something in the chat, Lou. It's for you.
I
just
saw.
watched
I
it.
haven't looked at it yet, but I saw it.
I'm crying. I'm fucking crying.
Modi, after he knocks down your hand, hits you directly in your chest, and then he goes, "I won't go down like them."
Good. That's good.
Oh. He follows it through with a swing right into your arm, trying to almost like dislocate it as he hits. And he
My bones.
follows through with his final one. And that one, after he had made 2 solid connections, you eyeball the third and weave out of the
Oh,
way.
thank God.
Loki, what you
You
doing?
have quite the arm on you.
Since they're making a racket, I'm gonna just peek my head out. That's all.
Okay. Whenever you peek your head out, you can see that the orcs are fighting the old man.
Old man, do you need help? Do you need help, old man?
Nope, I'm good. Just about. We're friendly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Spits blood on the ground.
Meanwhile, I'm over here like, let him have his fun. No, let him have his fun.
Old man, it's your turn.
Hey, man.
Whee!
Yes. Rolls to see. Well, I don't need to see the damage because it's just a hit. How do you hit Modi?
The old man's going to try and fake a right hook, and then he's going to go for a swift left jab to the solar plexus.
Modi, as soon as you hit him, throws up his hands in frustration and walks off. Oh, just want to prove myself against the old man.
Ah, you have strength but not speed. You just need to train a little bit.
And with that,
I mean, seriously, your hands are made of fucking steel or something. Holy shit.
Concord nods his head and goes, "We are part of the Unstoppable Clan. If we did not hit hard, then it would be a shame."
Stop.
True.
Oh, time's progressing now.
Go.
Free time.
Yeah. Concord
Oh, it's gonna be
steps
like-
forward and hands you a healing potion, and he goes,
Thank you.
"You have won, old man. Tell us what you want."
Shit, I didn't think about that.
I want a Mariati.
I'm going to need a moment in like PC mode to try and figure out what the fuck.
Yeah,
I said
gotcha.
this.
He wants a brand new Bugatti.
Gotti?
Let's get a sick ride.
Did you say Bugatti?
Shoals, the breakfast
Scotty horse.
has been finished by Linrel.
Alright, so I'm setting up the tables and I thank her, of course. I'm gonna just use these 3 chairs over here. Brusque.
And then Loki is resting. Which
It
means
sucks. HP.
we go back to Jason. You could not find what you were looking for. As she's laid out on the
These are
bed.
not the drinks you're looking for.
Okay, so I didn't find anything related at all, right?
Oh,
Nothing
yeah.
whatsoever.
Violet
so I'm gonna-
walks up and she looks at you and goes, "Well, what are you looking for, Jason?"
Honestly, something I'm honestly scared to find. But if I find it and it's something that's out of our hands, then I'm afraid. But I'm honestly looking for a horror story that may possibly have some truth to it.
She looks back at Cruella Crinwooly.
Damn you, Lily. All right, but
Yeah, Crinwooly, who's asleep on the long bed, long couch. And then Violet looks back and she goes, "All right, follow me."
You say help me.
No, she said, "Follow me."
oh, I didn't hear you.
As she walks you upstairs.
Cold.
That is still so cool. The fact that you can do transition. Scroll this down a little bit.
All right. She keeps these books up here to herself. And I know as Violet points over at these, that these are a cult.
I really hope he just had a bad fucking dream.
Spooky shit.
All right. I'm going to start from I guess how do I ping again? Like, what was it? How do I
Hold down the mouse button.
from left to right essentially? Start
Gotcha.
reading.
As you sit down and start reading, Violet reaches over and starts messing with the statues. She, as she's playing with the statue, she goes, "Hey, at least if I'm caught up here now, it won't just be me."
Makes sense.
What is that lock? Who's clicking a lock?
What the fuck is that?
It's not me. I can promise you that.
That shit was
Yeah, I can
loud.
promise you I don't either.
Well, there's 5 people in this session. Somebody in this bitch lying.
I can
It's
promise you it wasn't
definitely
Loki.
was not me.
Definitely wasn't Loki.
I am
Anyways,
here on my phone.
All right, back to the old man, real quick. Do you know what you want as metal yet?
Some armor, some unstoppable hands,
Hands
I was thinking.
or pants?
some braces. I think that's what it's called. Or brass knuckles.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be your current level right now. Just because they bring it back doesn't mean that you can't equip it later.
True.
A very good question.
Well, I mean, if you come across any races of armor in your travels,
Braces of armor.
first thing I
I mean,
recommend
they
hand
should
wraps.
exist in Pathfinder, right? I mean, they existed in the games.
Yeah.
I would recommend hand wraps. Cough, cough.
What do the hand wraps do?
Look them up. It's the only thing we got as monks. High key. It's the only thing we got.
I will look them up. Hand wraps.
And there's various levels to them as well. But it's literally the only way we can get any sort of
Oh,
modifier.
hand wraps of mighty blows. Hand wraps of mighty blows +1 striking. So,
That's the only thing we can
hand wraps of mighty blows.
that we can use unarmed at least.
Oh, fuck yeah, those look nice.
That's why I was like, recommend pick them up. That's the only thing we gonna get.
Yeah, that's the only way we can pretty much get like +1
Plus
to our
my-
weapon rolls.
All
Pretty
right.
much.
So those hand wraps of mighty blows.
You can buy them too for 35 GP, but essentially fucking like those. I was like looking at it and I was like, this is the only thing that makes sense for unarmed attacks. Everything else we won't get any sort of modifiers to it. It's just swing and pray.
They nod their heads in response, and they go, "Aye, we'll find what we can for you, old man."
Also, would the old man know about any monasteries in the location? Because I haven't much gone over the old man's backstory, but
Yeah, the closest monastery would be in Lena Stone, which is the closest capital. Or pulls up the Firun map.
which
Plus
one would the old man have been to? Because that's where he went after he retired.
Or Oberfell, which is across the forest from you guys. Oh, where did the old man come from for the monk training?
Yeah, he settled down in a monastery after he retired from being a paladin.
That would have been Under Rocks, which is right north of Lena Stone. So about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's like 2 weeks travel from Origin because they're on foot.
Yeah, the old man will let them know of its location, and if they're in the area, maybe they could drop by.
Okay.
And get their fade ran for training.
They nod their heads and they go,
Train in the punches. It is where the old man had trained.
We will come back with the same strength, old man, so that we can meet you in a fair battle. Tell them know that you are a mighty
yeah.
warrior.
As to you three, I hope you continue to grow strong.
They begin to walk off, and then Modi goes, "Wait, we need to eat."
Oh shit! Yeah, dramatic exits for after breakfast.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. They walked back in. Old man is bleeding.
Shit, I'm bleeding everywhere.
You can use a healing potion.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, you can just go to your items, add one, and then use it. Oh, my bad, I grabbed the old man. Old man just bleeding as he's walking in to go drink a healing potion. They sit down, they begin to eat, and we will go back to Jason as that time has passed. Shoals, let me roll something. They look up at you and they go, "Hey, you are a very fine host." Keeler.
Sorry, what was that?
Concord looks up at you and he goes, "You are a very fine host."
Oh, I do what I've been trained in, what I learned, and you guys are very, very competent and respectful. So it makes it easier.
Concord nods his head and then he goes, Concord nods his head and he goes, "We will provide you a tip. Make sure that you and your owner are well acquainted," as they slide forward a platinum piece.
Holy shit!
Did you want anything for the road?
No, we must survive off the land when we are out in the wild.
Well, we look forward to fine gentlemen.
They nod their heads as they get up to go leave. It's only 10 gold pieces, so, but like, still.
Yeah, it's still. So that one
It's still a flex.
Yes, it is. As they
It's
drop
a lot more money than most of us got. Shit, damn.
yes,
Nice.
they drop it off and they begin to walk out with a final nod of respect to the old man.
Nods back stoically.
Yeah. Village life, guys. See? Loki?
Hey, I'm gonna split all the money when we're both actually here, except for the platinum.
Okay.
Straight.
As you are resting up,
Oh, don't care. Did I lose you guys?
no.
Oh, okay. So actually, you guys don't.
You're laying there and you awake. as the Hat Man leans over the well, and he goes, "What about my soul?"
Oh, yeah, that. Well, my pops told me to ignore you and do other things instead.
And how do you plan to ignore me?
Oh, well, I have other ideas that pops planted. In this moment,
Yeah.
I know this is dumb. I've,
It's my dream. You don't belong here.
um, we're inside the well.
Yeah. He's on top of it, but he's looking
Oh.
down.
In that moment, I want to try to imagine little boy coming in, but he's actually smart.
Got it. Let me see if you could imagine.
The boy is smart.
What is that? Will. That would be Will, right? Or
I am going to click this one.
intelligence or wisdom.
You hear a triumphant rise as massive beating of wings comes flapping down below, and he goes, "I don't believe you belong here."
It's happening.
It's working.
It's working.
The Hat Man looks over at LeBoy and then looks back at Loki. And then for a brief instant you go, "The hat must go."
No!
Lock him up!
Don't be stupid.
This man about to burn that whole fucking well. GG.
It's in my
Well,
dreams.
he's at the top of the well. He's at the top of the well. So
The
it's
Hat
better.
Man looks over down into the well and he goes, "Do you think your figment has power over me?"
I don't know. Let's find out. Burn him, little boy.
The boy lifts up the mouth to strike out with a flame. And as you imagine the boy, he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, can I just right click? No, I can just keep doing this.
Oh my god. Dude, Jesus.
Hey yo,
Holy shit!
what the fuck going
More
on
than 5.
here?
As a fireball exits out of LeBoy's mouth, smashing. Oh, it's one more. There we go.
Oh my god.
As a
That-
fireball exits out of LeBoy's mouth, blasting the Hat Man backwards.
This is great. I'm gonna climb up the wall.
As you climb out the well, the Hat Man stands up and looks at you, stretches out the shadowy sinews behind it as it spreads its multi-arms, worms spilling out of it, and it goes, "So this is your plan? To keep me at bay? To
This
use
is the only plan I got.
your dragon?"
Get that right, little boy. As I imagine shining armor, and I tried to ride little boy.
As let me see something.
The armor has no effect. It's just for looking cool.
Critical success.
Hell yeah.
As shining bright golden armor gets around you and you mount up onto a boy who grows a size larger.
Reference.
The Hat Man looks over and goes, "You can only get rid of me temporarily.
Well, it looks like we'll be fighting every night.
Then we shall." The boy looks over behind you and he goes, "Sir, would you like me to fire again?"
Yes. Fire! As he raises his sword.
You watch as the fireball bashes him into the building, burning and destroying it. The Hat Man disappearing completely.
We will wait to see if it's done. Actually, fire again!
You hear another fireball as the building explodes around it.
Must make sure.
The boy fires and fires and fires repeatedly.
Alright, now we wait.
Let me see if I got something for this.
Man, those Misty Step.
Oops, there we go. Yeah, no, as, you hear a quiet creak and it goes, "If I can't have you, I'll have someone else."
And I will teach them the ways, so good luck with that.
Let me, fix the boy. Because the boy is off flying the fuck around in reality.
Whee!
Boof!
Just disappear.
As you wake up in the well once again, middle of the day.
Well, that was exciting.
You watch as Riven is the one overlooking the well, kind of looking like the Hat Man from a distance, with the flaming hair.
What the fuck?
Riven goes, "Loki, it's me, Riven."
That you were the man with the hat.
What?
Don't worry about it. Climbs out the well.
We're going.
Where's Pops?
He's probably at his forge. We're letting you know.
What you want?
Oh, yeah. Over here. And then Rivet goes, "We're about to go out hunting for the moose."
It's no longer snowing. That is true.
Got the crack up because my first thought was,
hold on
"Glad
one
you
second.
encountered Moose." And he's like, "You know what?
I will go speak with my father, and then we will go hunting for moose."
All right. Just so you know, there's going to be another new hunter joining our lodge here soon.
New hunter?
Yes, he's a rat.
An edible rat?
A ratkin, sort of like you. But
Never mind, not an edible rat.
no. I
All
mean,
right,
I
I'll
guess
meet you
he's...
by the exit. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. He looks over. What a strange creature.
He was Loki was surprisingly more happy than than he usually is.
Man's out here going, he's on full on me hoy mode. And you're just like, "Hey, what the fuck is wrong with this man?"
Can I walk in? Do I have to open the door?
Yeah. You can open the door.
Hello, motherfucker.
Did you just say that out loud to Man of Flames?
No, of course not.
Man of Flames
Pops?
in his forge.
Pops!
He goes, "What, boy?"
I did it! It worked!
He
Mental fortitude bullshit you were talking about.
He looks over and he goes, "Why are you bleeding?"
Got stabbed. Don't forget, it's an open wound. It's still healing.
He walks back into his forge, kicks open one of the crates, hands you a healing potion.
Ah, shit.
This
You have
is the
one of these
last
and
one I
think
have.
about giving me one? I will drink the potion.
I figured you were gonna rest, but since you're here...
I did rest. Hence why I told you the thing worked.
So, you were able to push him out of your mind?
I don't know if he's completely out of my mind, but what he did say is he'll find somebody else.
He puts his claw to his head and he goes, "So it didn't destroy him. It just irritated it."
It went. I tried.
I believe you did.
But I won in my dreams.
Alright. Well, at least you're safe. And it wouldn't dare come to my mind.
What is that? Nothing. I'm about to go hunting for this moose.
You have your arrows?
I do have my arrows.
Then make us proud.
I will try. As I walk outside. Where's the exit to our village?
This way.
Oh, yep, I see everyone over there. Whee!
Alright. Back up to Jason. As you are flipping through the books, and about 2 hours, well, 3 hours has passed with you reading, you can see, you get to one about folklore, and in there are various, like, images and stories of creatures that weren't born of gods, but born of souls. And that their entire being is linked and to whenever a person invokes them. And that getting rid of them involves unlinking the two souls that have been connected.
1 second.
What a good kitty cat. You're a good kitty cat.
Cute kitty.
I have 3 of them now.
I rode a dragon.
It sounds like only a good thing.
Yes.
Okay, so essentially, they're beings made of souls that are invoked, not summoned, not brought, but they're just invoked, being by various countermeasures or whatever they have going on.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way to get rid of them permanently is to sever the soul bond between them and whatever they're afflicting currently.
Yep.
Cool. I wrote down my notes. All right.
Blood
And-
everywhere.
With that, since Loki is gonna go out and hunt, Shoals, what are you gonna do?
Actually, with this newfound tech, he was going to see about how many kids do we have in the orphanage?
4.
4? Yeah, he's going to actually travel over to because our only real handysmith, I can't even think of the tradesman, is Man of Flames, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go visit Man of Flames. He wants to see about getting some toys made for him for the
My
The
father
holiday.
does not make toys.
I mean, they can be little toy weapons or anything. We'll find.
Toy weapons.
It could
Man
be.
of Flames
You know.
is
So
in
yeah, he
his
knocks on the
forge.
door.
And then he opens it up and he goes, "Shoals, what can I do you for?"
Heard you got drugs. I'm here for them.
Is the door open or not? Okay. Uh, hello. I know we had a fun morning, but the orcs that were here, they left a pretty decent tip, and I was wondering if you would be able to make some stuff for our children in orphanage for the holiday symphony of symphony.
He
Symphony.
squints his lizard eyes and he goes, "What would the love holiday need from a weaponsmith?"
I don't know, something just to bring a little extra joy to the children. I mean, if anything, maybe some doll weapons that they could play around and practice training with, some training weapons or something.
Like wooden swords and shields.
That could be fun.
Yes, I'll make the children wooden swords and shields. It seems a bit strange on something where they would be trying to love on each other, but I could never turn down training them to be warriors.
Well, yeah, it's just our options are limited on time and weather, and at least something to preoccupy their time other than thinking about being.
All right. And there's 4 of the little ones. Yes.
Yes, you're correct.
All right. I'll do a copper per wooden item. So 8 copper total for shields and swords.
He'll fondle around in his pocket, find a copper, and hand it over.
He grabs the copper in his massive claw and he goes, "It shouldn't take more than a day."
Thank you, sir. I really do appreciate it. And you being lenient with your extraordinary craftsmanship to do something as small as wooden swords and shit.
Yeah. It's good. It's for the children.
Well, you have a good day, and if you ever want any non-alcoholic drinks, just let me know.
Of course, of course.
They leaves the door, leaves and shuts the door.
Unfortunately, after driving for 10 hours and being awake for like the past 20 or so, I think I'm gonna have to call this as a short session also.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
you about to pass out.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
have to get together and do some
Well,
nerds.
I did pass out already. You had to
Yeah.
wake me up.
Yes. So,
But I gotta go cook now, so.
Alright, I say we call that. That sets up Loki. Shoals got to do some things. Jason got to do some things. And Old Man got to fight some more orcs.
Hey, I'm making some decent money as a bartender here. And
Yeah.
actually, not even
It's going
being
really
here,
well for you.
Manuel is making money too. Because I'm splitting everything, well, including the platinum. That one's straight 50/50. Everything else is 20/50. So
And
I'm diving into the occult section,
Good
and
boy, Sean.
it's starting to actually make me go, huh, this is crazy. I'm getting into the occult section. Well, let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Like,
Do we get any experience?
yes, you all get 300. Let's see, how much is the orcs worth? Let me actually give you a proper number.
I know I'm behind everybody else in XP. I ain't been here for a hot minute.
I'm almost there.
don't worry, we're not really. You're really. Dylan, you
Well,
got more than I do. You're still.
It's 400. Yeah.
600.
Just if
Last
it's
time I
300,
was
we're
here-
almost there.
Was there any XP? I think I left before the end.
I think I put it in your character sheet.
Yeah, you probably should be at 400 also.
Yeah,
have
Metal, you should be at the same as us.
Yeah, same. I have 100 EXP total.
Oh, so Metal should be at 400, the same as
Yeah.
Shadows.
Okay.
Metal should be with the same as us. Yeah.
Okay.
And then for this session, you'll get, I'll say, another 400.
Oh, so close. So close.
For the yeah,
Is
That
everyone
me-
or just?
yeah, everyone.
Okay, so
In the
400.
session. Yeah, everybody
400.
gets 400.
Cool. We're halfway there. Halfway there.
So
Cool, we're 8
close.
of the way there. 1/4 of the way there.
I mean, if I kill the moose next session, then you know what it is.
You about to blow up. You about to blow up Alec. You don't know nobody.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that small little session of slice of life stuff.
Still
See, and it
enjoyable.
wasn't that
Well-
bad with Hat Man.
Well,
I listened to Kratos.
I mean, like I said, there's ways around everything. I'm like, either he gonna get shipped off, which is gonna be the cause for us to go in and eventually the fucking village, or fucking, you know, he gonna continue to lie like a whole ass nigga, and I'm gonna have to
well,
stab
the
him or
thing
something.
is,
Get rid of him.
he probably went to someone else at this point because he's like, oh,